One of the most popular questions in the e-commerce world is, how do I find more winning products, or how do I find a winning product? Now, I have a brand that we just launched here with my team, and we just got it to its first 1K day in the first week of launch. So we know a thing or two about winning products. I've been in the space for a very long time. I've seen a ridiculous amount of winning products over the years. And at my agency, we work with brands that basically have winning products. Every brand has a winning product, whether they're at 1K a day or $1 million a month. And we've seen brands from all those ranges and worked with brands in all those ranges. So I want to show you this video by Shopify that I found that got 22K views in 2 months, which is pretty good. It's part of their dropshipping university. So this is an official Shopify video, and it's very quick and to the point. And I want to see, sort of what they found and see if it's relevant to you guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So let's just watch this thing, right? Let's get right into it.
If you're researching what products to dropship and you're looking in all the wrong places, you are going to fail. Want to know why?
Whoa.
Let's say you're using a product research software, for example. It's going to show you the same products that it does to over 60% of its users.
This is such a good point. Somebody in the Chemulab Discord recently asked me, like, Ari, what's your favorite product research software? And I said, honestly, none of them. My favorite product research software is TikTok, because you can literally just browse TikTok and get so many ideas. If you just put in like 30 minutes to an hour a day of time and, just write down some of the ideas you see and then explore them further, it's literally free to do that. She's totally right. That's definitely a big problem with the product research softwares, is that everyone else is seeing those same exact products.
You will never be able to stand out against the competition because your product is going to be too saturated. So how do you find dropshipping products with a lot of demand that no one else is selling? I scoured the internet.
One thing I do want to say, sorry, before we continue, is that saturation is not real in the sense that, of course it exists, right? Like, competition is real, but you can always make a product work. So it's not necessarily that those products and those softwares are not winning products. They are, but the more saturated a product becomes, it doesn't mean it can't work, but what it means is that you need a different level of skill and capital in order to make it work, and creativity, which a lot of beginners just simply don't have. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, you don't have the experience to pull something like that off. You need to be able to brand the product beautifully, create incredible bundles and offers around it, insanely good ads in order to make a saturated product work. So that's why product research softwares tend to not work. It's because it's beginners that are using those softwares.
To give you unexpected methods from not one, but 4 dropshipping experts. In this video, you're going to learn how to do research that actually works so you can start making money on dropshipping. Let's go.
I love these Shopify videos, by the way.
I found this first method on Reddit, so credit goes to the user Just Some Business Guy. So in commerce, there are only 2 options. You either create demand or you fulfill demand. His theory is that in dropshipping, we do not create demand. Since we are selling products that are already being sold elsewhere, we are only fulfilling demand. As long as you follow that logic, you will never choose a product that you won't be able to sell again. First step, you find demand not being met. How? SEO. Log on to SEMrush and set your parameters like this. Keyword difficulty, 0 to 30%. Keyword intent, transactional. Then sort search volume by descending order. Next step, look for products. Find ones that interest you on AliExpress and then put those keywords into SEMrush. While you are doing this, you will put every keyword into a spreadsheet. In this spreadsheet, you will have a column for its difficulty rating, a column for search volume, and a final column for cost per click. Do this with 10 different products. Once you start getting a gauge for keywords that have low difficulty, high search volume, and low cost per click, you can screenshot this if you need. Then the next step is to do research on what your competition is doing. In SEMrush, you will look at the search engine ranking positions, SERPs for short, and you're gonna do this for your specific keyword. The SERP, by the way, guys, is what results show up on Google just like this. Here you'll wanna notice how many of the top 10 results are sellers. All sellers means high competition. And if those sellers are big guys like Walmart and Amazon, that also means high competition. But don't let this discourage you, because there is a portion of customers that prefer to shop small. A huge green flag is if there is no strong brand for your product keywords at all. You can be the one to swoop in and take that spot. And also, guys, we have a list of 150 dropshipping products that is certified by the Shopify team. So if you want to check that out, I will link that as well. If you're finding this video helpful so far, don't forget.
By the way, I think that's really, really good advice, is find demand instead of trying to create demand. I think that's a really good call. Of course, you can create demand and you can do very well doing that, but it's extremely difficult. Whereas there's so many problems in the world and that need solutions, and that's basically the demand right there. So trying to find products that fit that demand is a really great idea, especially if they've already been validated by other people online that have put in the work to test it and it works, but maybe they're doing things that are just not optimal. That's a really, really great tip, definitely.
Forget to give us a like. It's a small thing that you can do for me and this channel because the algorithm tends to like that kind of stuff. This channel that you're watching right here is called Learn with Shopify. It's an official Shopify channel that teaches you how to grow an e-commerce business. So if you're an entrepreneur, then consider subscribing. All right, let's get back to the good stuff. Next method comes from Mohammed Kamara. The software that he uses is called Mynea. This is different from other softwares because you are able to filter through Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok ads by engagement so that you can see what's actually trending. TikTok especially is where the trends start, so having this tool is essential. Now take a look at this. See how you can see the ad creative right in here? This is so important because your ad creative is a big factor in determining how many sales you get. Mynea shows you the ad creative right in the platform, and you can even see how many shares it has right here. If the shares number is high, that means the content has potential to go viral. So what does this tell us? If you take that ad creative and you make it even better and one up your competition, you have the potential to make a viral piece of content that will help you sell any item. Next method comes from Hassan Farhat on TikTok. He recommends going on.
That's a good one. I will say Mynea, but the thing is that it's pretty expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive, and a lot of people, again, have access to that. So I think you should just browse TikTok. You can do the same thing on there with a little bit of effort. And the thing is, the more you start engaging with viral videos on TikTok that are product focused, the more the algorithm will start serving you those kinds of ads. So it's even a good idea. Let's say if you're an avid TikTok user already, and your algorithm is set up in a way that isn't conducive to finding winning products, then maybe set up a new TikTok page that is strictly for gem hunting winning products. Do that and tag me on Instagram if you do this. Tag the page. Maybe name it something like Akemi Gem Hunters. I know I'm taking a Luke Belmar quote right there. He's been running the Gem Hunters for crypto, but maybe Akemi Ecom Gem Hunters. That's a good one. And then just browse TikTok products on that page, and you'll literally get fed winning products for free.
On Etsy for research. He tells us to look for a badge that says popular now. This will tell us what's trending. Try selling personalized products and then using a print-on-demand service like Printify. Printify plugs right into your Shopify store. So even though your customer is getting a custom object, this is still drop shipping as you won't have to pay for any items up front. Next method. This one is completely free and will take a lot less time than the other research methods. First, head over to TikTok Creative Center. This will show you all the trending ads that are live now. Pick a product you like, get their website URL, and then head over to dropship.io. Dropship.io has a sales spy tool that tells you how much your competition is making. The higher their monthly sales, the better. I only just learned about this tool yesterday and was super excited to share, so if any of you have used it in the past and found success, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to dropship, you're going to need an online store. If you don't already have an online store, I will leave a link to a free trial for Shopify in the description box, and with Shopify, you can make a dropshipping store in under 3 hours, so hopefully that's helpful. All right, guys, that is it. Those are all the methods, but those aren't all the methods because I know there are so many more. So if you have used some that have been successful to you, make sure that you're dropping them in the comment section down below so that you can teach all of us your methods. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. This has been so fun. My name is Michelle Bally. It has been a pleasure.
Michelle
and I'll see you guys next week.
Bally.
Peace.
Shout out to her. Yeah, these videos are very good. Shopify puts a lot of work into them, and we certainly appreciate it. She mentioned about if you don't have a Shopify store, we actually have a free Shopify store builder in the description with 20 winning product templates. It creates and customizes a store for you automatically. It's pretty awesome, and I definitely think you should check it out. And also, the Lab Accelerator will be launching very soon. Again, this is not for everybody. This is for people that are willing to invest into our networking community and really want to grow. I mean, we're taking members from the community here to work with us. We're investing in some of them. We're building businesses with them. We're doing weekly calls with them, or that's what we're going to do right now. It's bi-weekly, but we're going to be doing weekly calls with my senior media buyers and my team that work with $1 million a month stores, and with myself as well. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you sign up for the wait list and, just get ready for that. It's going to be incredible, and I'm super hyped to launch it. But that's about it for this video. Peace.